Hey there, my lovely listener. I'm so happy you're here with me today. Welcome to our quiet space. Before we begin, I invite you to just arrive. Take a soft and deep breath. Let your shoulders relax. Whatever was on your mind before you pressed play, just let it rest for a while. This time is for you. Right now, I'm sitting in my favorite cozy chair by the window. It's a quiet afternoon, and the sky has that soft, gray light that makes everything feel calm and still. I'm holding a warm cup of jasmine tea, and its fragrant steam is rising in gentle swirls. The mug I'm holding is one of my most treasured possessions. It's a simple ceramic cup, a beautiful deep blue, but it has a story. A few years ago, on a morning when I was rushing and my mind was cluttered, it slipped from my hands and shattered on the kitchen floor. The sound was so sharp, so final. My heart sank. It felt like such a careless loss. My first thought was to sweep up the pieces and throw them away. It was broken, ruined. But I couldn't bring myself to do it. I gathered the larger pieces carefully, one by one. Later that week, I took them to a local artist who practices a special kind of repair. Weeks later, it was returned to me, transformed. Now, thin, delicate lines of gold trace the paths of the old cracks. It's not just fixed, it's more beautiful and unique than it ever was before. The light catches the gold, and it shimmers. This mug is my own little piece of Kintsugi. And that's what I wanted to talk with you about today. This beautiful, profound idea that we can be more beautiful for having been broken. Have you ever had that feeling? That sudden, sharp moment when something you love breaks? It's a feeling of loss, isn't it? A sense of it's ruined. We often think that once something is broken, its value is gone. The perfection is lost, and so is its worth. And sometimes, more quietly and more deeply, we feel that way about ourselves. Life is not a smooth, unbroken journey. It's full of bumps and stumbles. We go through difficult experiences, we make mistakes that we regret, we get our hearts broken by people we trust. We face failures that shake our confidence. We carry grief that changes our inner landscape. Over time, we end up with our own collection of cracks and scars. And what does the world tell us to do with these scars? It tells us to hide them. Society often whispers, or shouts, that we should be ashamed of our imperfections. We're encouraged to present a flawless, polished version of ourselves to the world. We see it on social media, where lives are curated to look perfect. We feel it in the workplace, where we're afraid to admit we're struggling. We might even feel it in our own families, where there's an unspoken pressure to be put together. But what if that's not the whole story? What if our cracks are not something to hide? What if they are, in fact, part of our beauty? What if they are the very things that give us character, depth, and strength? This brings me back to the shimmering golden lines on my mug. This is the art of Kintsugi. The word itself is so poetic. In Japanese, kin means gold, and tsugi means to join. Golden joinery. It's an old Japanese art form, believed to have originated in the 15th century. The story goes that the shogun, or military ruler, of that time, Ashikaga Yoshimasa, broke his favorite ceramic tea bowl. He was very fond of it, so he sent it all the way to China to be repaired. It came back, but it was held together with ugly metal staples. It was functional, but the beauty was gone. The shogun was deeply disappointed and challenged his own Japanese craftsmen to find a more elegant, more aesthetic solution. And so, Kintsugi was born. The craftsman developed a method using urushi lacquer, which is a natural sap from a tree. They would carefully join the broken pieces with this lacquer, and then, while it was still wet, they would dust it with fine powdered gold, silver, or platinum. The process is slow and meticulous. The lacquer can take weeks or even months to cure properly. It's a meditation in patience. The result is that the cracks are not hidden. They are illuminated. They are transformed into the most celebrated feature of the piece. The broken lines become a map of the object's history, a testament to its journey. It's a powerful way of saying, you broke, and you healed, and now you are even more precious. It's not about pretending the damage never happened. It's about honoring the journey of repair. This art form comes from a deeper philosophy, a gentle and profound way of seeing the world called wabi-sabi. It's a concept that can be hard to translate directly, but it's about finding beauty in things that are imperfect, impermanent, and incomplete. In a world that's always chasing perfection, flawlessness, and the next new thing, the idea of wabi-sabi feels like a soft place to rest. It's a quiet rebellion against the pressure to be perfect. Wabi-sabi sees beauty in a worn wooden table, smoothed by years of use. It finds charm in a single, asymmetrical wildflower growing through a crack in the pavement. It appreciates the patina on old metal, the frayed edge of a beloved book, or a chipped teacup that has served countless guests. It reminds us that life isn't about being flawless. In fact, it's the imperfections that often tell the most interesting stories. And this is where Kintsugi connects so deeply to our own lives. It is wabi-sabi in practice. It teaches us to embrace our own imperfections, to accept our stories, with all their bumps and breaks, their messy parts and their incomplete chapters. It invites us to stop judging ourselves so harshly for not being perfect, and instead, to see the beauty in our own unique, imperfect journey. Now, I invite you to think about your own life. Gently, without judgment. Think about the challenges you've faced. The times you felt like you might fall apart. Those experiences left their marks on you, didn't they? They are your scars, your cracks. But Kintsugi and wabi-sabi teach us that these are not signs of weakness. They are proof of your resilience. Resilience is that incredible, quiet, powerful ability we have to heal, to recover, to grow stronger after we face something difficult. It's not about bouncing back to exactly who you were before. That's impossible. It's about bouncing forward, integrating the experience, and becoming someone new. Someone with more depth, more compassion, more wisdom. Your scars show that you have lived. You have learned. You have survived. They are what make you uniquely you. When you heal, you don't just go back to the way you were. You grow. You gain a new understanding of yourself and the world. Just like the golden lines on a Kintsugi bowl, your scars can become the most beautiful, shining parts of you. They are a testament to your strength, your courage, and your capacity to heal. They are the gold. I invite you to try a small, quiet reflection. Can you bring to mind one of your own scars? A past hardship, a failure, a heartbreak. Now, can you think of one piece of gold that came from it? One lesson you learned? One bit of strength you discovered you had? One way it made you more compassionate to others? That is your Kintsugi. That is your golden repair. So, the next time you feel broken or find yourself worrying about your flaws, I hope you'll remember the art of Kintsugi. Remember that your story, with all its cracks and repairs, is a masterpiece in the making. It's not meant to be a pristine, untouched canvas. It's meant to be a rich, textured, and deeply personal work of art. There's an English idiom that feels very close to this idea. Every cloud has a silver lining. It means that even in a bad or difficult situation, there is always a glimmer of something good, something hopeful. The break is the cloud, but the healing, the golden repair, is the beautiful silver, or golden, lining. You don't have to hide your history to be worthy of love and respect. You can choose to see the gold in it. You can choose to see yourself as a work of art, made even more valuable by the very journey you've traveled. This week, I invite you to practice a little Kintsugi for the soul. Try to find one thing you might consider an imperfection, in yourself, in your home, in your life, and instead of wishing it were different, just spend a moment with it. Acknowledge its story. See if you can find a tiny glint of gold in it. A touch of beauty in its imperfection. Thank you so much for sharing this quiet time with me today. It means so much to me that we can explore these ideas together. I hope this reflection brings a little bit of peace and a lot of self-compassion to your heart. Remember, you are not broken. You are becoming. And your journey, with all its beautiful, golden repairs, is a wonder to behold. Until next time, be gentle with yourself.